Okay, thank you very much. So as you are aware that now the program will be started by a session from Firoz PT, a columnist and career guidance expert. And then after that, we'll be having a question answer session where a couple of other expert career counselors from CG will be joining, Mr. Mujibuddha as well as Madam Ramla. So that's the plan. So you all will be getting a chance to clear all your doubts by end of the session. Okay. If you have any questions in between, you can put in the chat and we'll assure that all the questions are answered on time. So let me invite Advocate Isuddin to do an, about CG. Did you just mention about CG? Over to Isuddin.
Thank you, Faisal. Good evening and Assalamu alaikum, all of you. Actually, we know that most of the parents will say to our children, we didn't get proper guidance in our childhood. And sometimes they will add to children also, you are lucky, you will have a lot of chance to get guidance and information. But my question is, are you providing proper guidance to our children? But we know that most of the parents nowadays, they are very professional and definitely sometimes they will guide with their what they studied or what their type of job they are doing. This is happening all over the world. Here, CIGI, Center for Information and Guidance India, it is located in India, and we are volunteer of CG. And after our working hours, we are providing proper guidance and information to children studying in all over the world. They can call us, they can chat with us. And because we are a group of team, the career guide and experts, we update our daily through newspaper. The next section that Viroz PT is one of the columnists, he update every day through WhatsApp the information, what the entrance examination called off, or what type of information, or what are the courses available in India, Qatar, or other GCC countries. This is doing by CIGI, and you know that recently, 2 days before, many parents contacted us and they shared their concern about the NEET center in GCC, because last year there are different centers in different GCC, including the Qatar. And this time we know that in their NTA didn't mention any exam center anywhere in GCC. At that time, we informed them, okay, you, the people can approach NTA, National Testing Agency. And anyway, this within these 48 hours, many parents informed us, they send emails, and they are contacting Indian government, etc. Anyway, today we are supporting the students and parents to provide the guidelines how to properly submit the NEET application, because many parents still they are asking different questions related to NEET applications. Anyway, this type of seminar will continue in future also. You know that after NEET result, when it announced, definitely we will plan like this Zoom online session, how to choose the right institutions, etc. Anyway, we welcome all of you again, and definitely you, the people, are awaiting the session, the guidelines of NEET application submission. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you, and back to Mr. Mohammed Faisal.
Thank you very much, Isuddin. It was a good brief about what CG and what volunteering work we are doing for the social cause. And just I want to inform all the participants that the objective of the meeting is to explain how to fill how to apply for the NEET. There is no discussion anything about the centers and everything. Why there is no center in GCC. The intention of the meeting is not to discuss that. The intention of the meeting is how to help you, how to support the students and the parents to fill the NEET applications form. Okay. Now let us invite Indian Sports Center President, Mr. E.P. Abdurrahman. He is the president of Indian Sports Center, which is an apex body under the aegis of Indian Embassy in Qatar, to inaugurate the session. Welcome, Mr. E.P. Abdurrahman.
Thank you, Faisal. Hi, everyone. As a child, I was taken by my parents to the beach, Calicut Beach. I was so fascinated to see the waves. So I saw a lot of people sitting in the sand, enjoying the beach. As a child, I was so curious. So I went into water. I wet my feet and came back. But I saw some fishermen taking their boat and going into the sea. They went for fishing. There are many who were swimming in the sea as well. Later, I came to know people go deep diving, get pearl. There is a lot of treasure in the sea. Different people see the sea as the source of different things. Opportunities are like this, like the sea. Some people just watch from far. Some people just go a little deep into it. But there is a huge opportunity. Those successful people are those who are diving deep into it. CG is helping people to deep dive into the opportunities of life, which is all over the world. You as kids are lucky enough to see and explore the treasures of this sea. Today, our guides are going to help you out to see the next phase of your life. And of course, NEET is opening up the new phase of most of your life. Let's listen to the experts. I also want to tell you, tomorrow is the International Sports Day here, and National Sports Day here in Qatar. We are celebrating sports the whole day. And healthy living is very important for every one of us. It is the health care, prevention better than cure. So to prevent us from any ailments, we have to keep a healthy living. So I also encourage all of you to be active in life and be active in sports activities. Let's have a healthy life. Let us have a happy and peaceful life ahead. Over to you, Faisal.
Thank you very much, Shippy. It was nice to hear your nice words. And so let us move on to our session. Our session will be leading by Firoz PT, who is an expert in career counseling, who is doing a lot of volunteer work for the supporting the future leaders. And he's a columnist. He's a regular writer in different newspapers in English, Malayalam, etc. And he's managing a WhatsApp group in Doha, which give you regular updates on daily updates about different career openings, applications, right time to start, and all those things. Okay, so he's a man. He's dedicated his passionate life for helping the next generation on guiding into the right career. So let me welcome Mr. Firoz PT to start the session. Over to you, Firoz. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Faisal, for the nice introduction. Respected parents and our dear students. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. I would like to congratulate all the people who come over here. It's a nice occasion where now we can discuss the possible ways to fill the NEET application. I believe there will be some confusion among the parents while filling the application. So we are here to support you. We will explain the different ways and means, different methodology. How can we fill the form in an effective way? Before that, let me ask, am I audible? Is there an issue with the sound?
Yes, no, you are very much audible.
Yeah, I would like to share my screen, Mr. Faisal. Can you please help
Yeah,
me?
you can.
Okay.
You are a co-host, Faisal.
Yes. Is it okay now?
Yeah,
Can you
you
see
can
now?
see your
Okay, okay.
screen. You can put in the presentation mode. Yeah, that's good.
Fine. Okay. Now let's discuss about the NEET registration process. So I am just directly going to the topic without any further introduction.
Sir, good evening.
So NEET
Sorry to disturb you.
NEET UG registration, we know the full form, National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test UG. We have NEET PG, NEET super specialty, many NEET entrance exams are there. So specifically speaking, we are talking about NEET UG for the undergraduate courses. Then NEET, let me give a brief intro about the NEET. Is it that much important? Anybody from the parent side can come with a word. Is there any importance? What is the significance of NEET? Oh, they're all muted, I believe. Am I correct?
They can unmute if they want.
Okay, please. If anybody can speak a couple of sentences about NEET, why it is very important.
Hi, good evening. This is Sanjeev Sharma.
Please, sir.
It is important for checking the genuine studied the children. Those who regularly went to school, genuinely study, and to check there is no fake entries here.
Sorry,
Okay.
we didn't understand what you're talking, my dear Sajeev.
So I said that
Yeah.
to check whether student is genuine or no, because if there is an entrance anywhere, there are many types of entrance tests. They are checking that the student is a regular student or not. They genuinely studied in the school regular or no. To check this, and
I believe it's one part of the answer. Thank you, Mr. Sanjeev.
capable to.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Move on. Yeah.
Thank you, Sanjeev. We'll move on. It was one part of the answer. NEET is one of the prominent entrance examination, which is very popular nowadays, which is a gateway to many courses, as we know. Of course, for admission to MBBS and BDS across the country, all over the India, in order to get admission for MBBS and or BDS courses in which category, whichever the category be, let the government quota, self-financing quota, NRI quota, or whatever be the category, all through NEET. So NEET is very important in that aspect. And not only for MBBS, for BMS, Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine, Bachelor of Homeo, Bachelor of Siddha, Bachelor of Unani, BIMS, BHMS, BSMS, BOMS, all institutions across the country, the admission is through NEET. So BVSC and AH, this veterinary science and animal husbandry, for this admission also, NEET is one of the NEET is the main requirements, we can say. Then BSc nursing in many institutions, not all the institutions, some of the major institutions, they take admission to BSc nursing by NEET. Military nursing, that is very popular. I mean, if it's an opportunity to become part of the Indian military, military nursing is for girls. This opportunity is through NEET UG also. Then in different states, we have admission procedure through NEET. I can give you an example. In Kerala, this MBBS, BDS, BMS, BHMS, all these courses, BSc Forestry, Agriculture, Bachelor of Fisheries, BSc Honors in Corporation and Banking, Climate Change and Environmental, Biotechnology, all these courses are through NEET. So that's the significance of NEET. And also, the most prestigious institutions in our country is IISc Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science. It offers a 4-year BS course. It also, the admission is through NEET. NEET is one of the channels, we can say. Not only NEET, there are some other ways also. But if we have good credential in NEET, good score in NEET, of course, the admission can be taken through that way also. Then JIPMER, Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research, they offer BSc Nursing and other allied health courses. The admission entry is through NEET also. Then for SHE scholarship, that's a higher education scholarship is the, for this also NEET rank is considered. Then also NEET is eligibility for medical study abroad. Other than the English speaking countries, if we would like to go for a medical study abroad, NEET is also a requirement. We have to qualify by NEET, and only this degree can be completed, or it can be practiced, or for abroad medical study also, NEET is a mandatory requirement. So having said this, we can understand all the things related with NEET. It's a very important exam. It's last year 22.5 lakh students appeared for NEET. This year it has been expected that around 25 lakh students will be appearing for the NEET entrance examination. NEET UG entrance examination is the most sought after entrance exam in India. And it is one of the toughest exams too. So let's be very careful. So that's why we are saying this application process is to be conducted with due diligence, and proper care, proper attention should be given. If there is a major mistake happened while filling the application form, it will have long-lasting implication and impact, and it will adversely affect the career of the student. So let us be very proactive, very careful while filling the application form. So we'll be discussing different steps while doing the application form, and the later stage we'll have a question answer session. If you have any queries, we'll try to answer with our level best, and if any further clarification is required, it can be provided in the later stage. So NEET UG, as you all know, the online submission application started 2 days back, 9 February, and it can be done 9 March, done till 9 March 2024 up to 5 p.m. Indian time. In one of the document, I mean in the notification, it has been mentioned till 9 p.m. But let us stick with the prospectus in which it is mentioned 5 p.m. And last date of successful transaction of the fee is up to 11:50 p.m. 9 March 11:50 p.m. Okay, the application is up to 5 p.m. but the fee can be paid till 11:50 p.m. Please keep in mind all the time are Indian Standard Time. Let's be very careful about this. Then correction, of course, there will be a facility for correction after this application process is done. So it will be intimated later stage. Then fee, it is very clear. This fee is for general category is 1,700 rupee, and for OBC non-creamy layer and this EWS category students, it's 1,600. For SC/ST person with physical disability and third gender is 1,000. Then processing charge and will be paid by extra. It will be separate, has to be paid. And city of examination, it has been given in the prospectus. There are all the centers are in India. There is no center outside India as of now. As of now, as per the prospectus, the information given in the prospectus, there is no center given outside India. There is no intimation also why it is not there. All these things, maybe it will be solved, and we can expect some other updates if it is there. Then admit card and all date will be intimated. Date of examination, which is very, very important. It is on 5 May 2024. It's on Sunday, 5 May 2024. The time is 2 to 5 p.m. Indian time. 2 to 5:20 p.m. is the time, exam time. And duration of exam is 200 minutes. 3 hours, 20 minutes will be the duration of the time. And the website is very, very important, because it is not the same website which we used last year. Those who appeared NEET exam last year has to note it properly, because it's a new website, we can say. So exams.nta.in, exams.nta.ac.in/NEET, this new website, not the old website. So we should have an extra care while taking the website. It's a new website. And declaration of the results 14 June 2024. NTS job is still declaring the results, and if there is a challenge in the result, of course they will address it. After that, the rest of the things will be in a different way. Medical council and state entrance commissioners and all is done different way. Till the NEET examination, what will be the things we have to do, that only we are discussing. The rest of the things we will discuss later. Hope it is clear. My pace is okay, I believe. Should I make it slow or make it faster? What's it? Mohammed Faisal?
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Make it fast. Okay. Okay, fine. Now we
No,
have.
see, who is that asked to make it fast? Sorry. No, you are on right speed, Firoz. You don't have to make it fast.
Right. Okay. NEET admission procedure, we have different procedure. First step, filling and submitting the application form. Second thing is NEET admit card we have to download. Then third, appearing for the NEET exam. Then fourth step, release of NEET answer key. Then step 5, declaration of NEET result. Then NEET counseling. There are 6 steps, we can say, a part of the medical admission procedure. So all these things are different methodology has to be applied. So let's see from the beginning. Okay, first thing, please keep in mind, this is the website. There are two websites we can say, exams.nta.ac.in/NEET or neet.ntaonline.in. Okay, these two websites. In one website, it will direct to the second one. So it will be all right if you follow any of these websites. This is very important point to be considered. Now, as we said, we have examination centers as per the prospectus. It is more than 550 centers in India. No centers out of India as of now. Okay, this also we have to keep in mind. Now, applying for the exam, before applying for the exam, we should keep some of the things in mind. After submitting the application form, and if after the time is over, there is any request in the change in the question paper medium, because we have 13 languages along with English and other languages are also the question paper is available, that we have to select during filling the application form itself. So after submitting the application form, the change in the question paper medium, examination center, date and time provided on the admit card shall not be considered under any circumstances. Any change will not be considered. So we should be very careful while filling all these things. This is very important thing. So before filling the application form, we should have a one of the identity detail with us. One of the identity detail. It is not required to upload this thing, but we have to have one another identity detail. This is very important. For Indian nationals of all states, it can be class 2 admit card or election card or ration card, bank account, passbook with photograph or passport number or number of any other photo identity card issued by government. This any of these things can be have the identity detail. For NRIs, it's preferably to have passport number. For foreign nationals or OCI candidates, it can be a passport number or citizenship certificate number. This identity detail is very critical. So this has to be provided while filling the application form. That we will explain. It's not required to be uploaded on this document, but the detail should be with us. Okay. Then before applying, we should have some other document with us also. Latest passport size photograph in JPG format. And the size should be 10 KB to 200 KB. Latest passport size photograph. Latest means it has to be taken after January 1, 2024. 1st January 2024, the passport size photograph should be with us. And then postcard size photograph, it's also in JPG format. This size also 10 KB to 200 KB. And signature in a JPG format also should be with us. Okay. And we should have left and right hand thumb impression should be with us. The size is also 10 KB to 200 KB. Then PWD certificate, if it is applicable, person with disability, you should have the prescribed certificate in the PDF format. And then citizenship certificate or embassy certificate or any documentary of citizenship of other citizens. This is not for Indian students or NRI students. This is required for OCI students. This citizenship document that we will explain when we reach there. Then these things are required to keep with us before we fill the application form. Okay. And regarding the photograph, the recent photograph should be either in color or black and white with 80% of the face without mask and visible, including ears against a white background. The photo should be in the white background, ears should be visible, 80% of the face without mask should be visible also, and must be taken on or after 1/1/2024. Spectacles are allowed only if being used regularly. If this particular candidate is planning to wear spectacles while writing the exam, while appearing the exam, then you can have the photograph with spectacles. Otherwise, his normal photograph without spectacle is also okay. Make sure if he is using spectacle during the exam, then of course he can have the photograph with the spectacle. And also, please keep in mind always, last year also we faced some problem. Candidates are reminded to keep 6 to 8 passport size and 4 to 6 postcard size photo with white background with them. Even though they upload the soft copy of the photographs and all, let them keep 6 to 8 passport size photographs and 4 to 6 postcard size photograph with them. Why? It has required during the different stages of examination, during while appearing the examination and during the counseling process and all, till the entire admission process is over by 2024 December. All these photographs are required one way or other. So let's make sure that we will have these same photographs with us. So it's always a good idea to have a separate photograph for this NEET exam. If you are applying now, you can take one photograph. Keep one photograph with a passport size and other one with a postcard size with us, and we have different copies like this. Before applying the exam, we should ensure that mobile numbers and email ID filled in the application form are their own parents or guardians only. If the students doesn't have mobile or then parents mobile number or email ID can be given, because all the communication will be through SMS or email on this particular mobile number and email ID. So some cases it happens, they give some of the agency, they come, they help the students to fill the application form and they give their number. Maybe some of the teachers give their number, so teachers disappear after some time, or this agency will no longer available. So it's a very hectic issue to deal with this type of scenario. So we strongly recommend to give the parents or students mobile number or email ID only. Okay. Some cases it has been noticed, this online centers, coaching centers give their own mobile numbers and email ID, and it creates a lot of chaos while processing with application. This please keep in mind always. Now let's start the application process. As you said, we will go with the application process step as 3 steps basically. One is the registration page, the registration, then other one is application and document uploading, third one is fee payment. Very simple. Registration stage is the application and document uploading is the fee payment. It's not necessary to do all the stages together. We can have in different time. We can do the one step, registration step once, and after some times or after 2 days it can do the second step, and third step, all we can do it in different way. Or if you have all the documents, all the things ready with you, you can do all together. If all the documents are ready, all the files are ready with you, 20-25 minutes, maximum half an hour, we can finish the entire application process. But at most care has to be taken while filling the application form. If there is a major mistake happened, then it will have some other impact that we'll see. As we discussed, we can go with the website neet.ntaonline.in. Okay, this website, if we go, we will get like this, a page like this. Here you can click new candidate register. Here on the left side bottom, there is a tab here, new candidate register. Here we can click it here. Then after that it will go like this. It's another page in which we have to go through all this information. It's mentioned, I have downloaded the information bulletin NEET UG 2024, read and understood all the instructions therein, as well as those mentioned above. There are some instructions in the second page, and they gave the link to the prospectus information bulletin of the NEET UG. Then we are supposed to download it, and we are supposed to go through it. We have to read it thoroughly. After that, we have to put a tick mark here. I have downloaded the information bulletin, read and understood the instruction therein. Then we can click here to proceed. In the bottom right, there is a tab here. We can click to proceed. And then, as we said, we need one of the identification detail. This we have to select wisely. Okay, login and identification for online submission application form. For the students in India, of course, they can take Aadhaar card or DigiLocker account is there, you can do it. Or we have other academic bank of credit is there, or Indian passport can be taken, one of the identification detail, or PAN card. It's very rare to have PAN card for the students who are studying in 12th. So most probably it may be passport or Aadhaar card. But if Aadhaar card is selected, of course, there is a message will go to the mobile, which is linked with that particular Aadhaar. That's that may be a difficulty for the student. If your Aadhaar and the linked mobile is available with you, then there is no issue. You can directly give the Aadhaar number, and the message SMS one-time OTP will go to the that particular mobile. It's not necessary that that particular mobile number has to be given here. It doesn't mean that. But when we click this, take this Aadhaar as the identity, then the message SMS or OTP will go to that particular mobile. This is one of the issues. Or you can go with the passport as one of the options, especially for NRE students. His passport is the passport. Passport is the one we can take. Then I took as an option here, I have an Indian passport and wish to create my login using passport. If we click it here, then Indian passport number we have to fill here at the bottom, the Indian passport number that has to be put. While putting the passport number, there is an error. It comes, the number of digits sometimes is not matching, and the NTA is aware of this issue. Hopefully, it will be settled soon. It might have cleared already. I noticed that 2 days back itself. I mean, from the first day itself, there was some complaint about this one, but NTA has been informed this issue, and I think it has been cleared. Then after this, after putting Indian whichever ID we are selecting, this number after entering this, we can click to proceed. At the bottom, there's a tab in which we can click to proceed. Then very important thing. Next stage, personal details we are giving. Candidate's name. So candidate's name, how will you give? We will have our passport, we'll have our voters ID, we'll have many things. So which name we have to give? Is the name as per passport, or name as per the Qatar ID, or if you are in Qatar, or name as per the some school logo, or there is a confusion. So absolutely there is no need for confusion at all. There is no scope of confusion at all. The details shall be, all the details shall be as per the 10th certificate. That's very important. Maybe it's not matching with the passport. We don't care. Maybe it's not matching with your voter ID. It doesn't matter. So we should give the details, personal details, all based on the 10th grade mark sheet, 10th grade certificate. That is very important. So candidate name, father's name, mother name. Maybe there is a slight spelling mistake or something. We don't care. No issue. Whatever it is in the 10th grade, that we have to fill. Candidate's date of birth, gender, nationality, identity type. As we said here, we have to select the identity type, what type of identity we are giving, and the identification number also it should be there. So identity type, it can be passport, and the passport number we can give. Candidate name, guardian's name, mother name, and date of birth all should be based on the 10th grade mark list. Hope it's clear. Then next we are going to fill the other details, the address, the permanent address or present address. Before filling this, we have to keep in mind very important point. Our centers will be based on the present or permanent address. If you want to get your exam centers in Karnataka, then this present address or permanent address should be in Karnataka. There is no need to provide any proof. It is not required to be uploaded, but address should be in that place. For example, suppose exam center has been allotted in Doha by after a couple of days, or in Saudi Arabia, or in Dubai, or okay, we want to get that exam center, then of course we have to fill the present address or permanent address for in that area. Doha, the present address should be in Doha. Then only the exam centers in Doha will be allotted. This is very important thing. Last time, a couple of students inquired, they are not able to get centers in Doha. Why? Because they give the present address and permanent address in their Indian address. That will not work. So this we have to keep in mind. And it's not required to provide any proof stating that our address is this one. It's not required. We can give our present address or present address where we want to write, where we want to appear for the exam. So premises, we can give the premises location, then locality, country, mobile number, confirm mobile number, email address, confirm email address. And here, as you see, we have one more option to give an alternate mobile number also. Here, an alternate mobile number is required. So this can be given your Indian number, preferably your number. I mean, parents' number, mother number, father number can be given, or if the student have his own number, it can be given that one also. So this point also we should take care. And permanent address, it can be separate or different. It can be separate or same. If it is same, you can click it here, same as present. There is a tick mark we can make. Then the present address will be copied to permanent address. So this selection of the address is very important because based on that, the centers will be allotted. Please keep in mind. Then we should have a password. For selecting the password, there is a requirement. This password will be selected by us. So password must be 8 to 13 character long, and it have at least one uppercase letter and one lowercase letter and one numeric value and one special character. All these things should be there in the password. So this password we have to fill. This password we should remember is required for till the all admission process is over. And there's a security question. There are drop down menus for security questions that also we can select. This security question help us to retrieve our password or reset our password if it is forgotten. So better to note down the password and other things properly so that we will not forget, which can be used later. Okay, hope it's clear. Then after that, there is security key. There's the key shown here that we have to put here, then submit. Then verification of the submitted information. This is the next stage. Here, all the things we filled here that we have to put tick mark: name, guardian name, mother name, date of birth, gender, address, mobile number, email address. If we fill all these things, we can tick here. Then it will go to the next page. Then after that, if it is not matching, if we want to edit, we can do this form, edit registration form, or you can put submit and send OTP. If you feel everything is okay, everything is clear, I mean the name, father name, mother name, date of birth, gender, address, mobile number, email address, everything is all right, then you can put submit and send OTP. If you put submit and send OTP, we will get an OTP in our email. Okay, already our email address has been provided here. So after putting submit and send OTP, OTP will be sent to our email. Then this email OTP we have to verify. So after this, we can verify the OTP has been sent to our email. That OTP, we have to open our email and get that OTP and put it here. So for this case, it is 6008, 600. It will be a 4-digit number. So we can verify also. After verification, we'll get a message like this: your account has been verified. Your application number has been sent to your email address. Two things will receive on your email. First thing is the OTP. Second thing is the application number. Application number will be sent to our email once the OTP is verified in our email. After verifying the OTP, we'll get the application number. The email will be like this: thanks for applying NEET UG 2024. Your application number is this one. To complete the application submission process, please follow the following steps: application enrollment, fill application and upload documents, then submit documents, all these things. Okay. Wishing you a good luck for the examination. All these will be there. Okay. So now, after this, we will go the first page itself, where we can see like this: only for registered candidate. Already we registered now. Now we are going to fill the application form. Here, the application number we can give. We know the application number because it has been received in our email. So password also we know. We already created one password. Then security pin, below there is a security pin is there. Then we will be able to log in. We will be able to log in to proceed further. Okay. Now the registration process is completed, and we have two other steps. Application form filling is there, and fee payment is there. Hope it's clear. Application number will be given at the bottom. Now we can complete your application form by clicking here. Now, if you want, we can stop for a while and do it later. This is possible because first stage is over. Now we have two other stages: application form filling and fee payment. These are the two steps now we have to do. Now, if all the documents, everything, all the information is clear with us, let's proceed with second step: application form filling. In the application form filling, here, this contact details we have to add again. Here, the contact details, my premises name is there, locality is there, sub-locality is there, country code is there. Here, one more contact number we can add here also. And another thing, pin code we have to add. If it is in Qatar and all, we can do our code number. Then emergency mobile number. This is third number. Already we gave two mobile numbers. Now they're asking for one more mobile number. This is third mobile number, emergency mobile number, and another email also. So in totality, we have three mobile numbers and two emails that we need. Three mobile number and two emails are required. So this point, I think it's very clear. Emergency mobile number we will enter. After that, emergency email ID also can be given. So after that, contact details, saved successfully. We'll get a message like this: contact details saved successfully. Now we are reaching to the application stage. Okay, in the application process, the first is candidate name. So as we know, candidate name should be given as per the 10th grade mark list. Okay, then candidate date of birth also same as that. Then guardian's name you have to fill, guardian's mother name, father name, then gender and nationality, then identity type, what identity we have given, that we have to select now, this identity type and identity number. Then state from where 12th or equivalent past or appearing. So if it is from any of the states in India, that we have an option to select. If it is outside India, for example, if it is in Qatar, then others we can select. Then category is very important. Which category you are belongs to? If it is general, OBC or SC, or which category? This category is very, very, very important, because later stage, you cannot change from general to OBC. Suppose what is an OBC? OBC is a category of students where there is a possibility of getting 27% reservation. So in order to claim the OBC category, we should be able to provide non-creamy layer certificate issued by Tahsildar. It's not village office or something. It should be Tahsildar has to issue the non-creamy layer certificate. In other words, if it should be in the OBC category as per the central government list. The central government list, there are a category of caste which belongs to OBC, and the OBC non-criminal certificate also to be issued based on the income. They are giving, this authority is giving non-criminal certificate. If you are confident enough to obtain the non-criminal certificate, you can put your category as OBC. Please keep in mind, if you put general and the later stage, you will not be able to convert into OBC. That's very important thing. But from OBC to general, we can change. There will be an opportunity to change in the later stage. So if you are confident enough to obtain the non-criminal certificate, of course, we have to put in OBC or SC or whichever be the category that we can put. Then are you diabetic? If you are diabetic, you can put yes or no. Place of residence also you can provide. Annual family income. Annual family income doesn't have that much significance, but we have to put the value. It is not for providing you any reservation, nothing. It's only for collecting some information, so that we have to put. Then a place of residence, as you said, belongs to minority, yes or no. Then religious minority, which category, that will drop down, we can select. Then mode of preparation, that also very important. Sorry, that are not much important. So mode of preparation, what mode you are preparing is only for getting some information. It's not a critical information. So then do you want to wear customary dress contrary to dress code while appearing for NEET UG? Yes or no, we have to select. Maybe there is a customary dress code you want to prefer, you want to wear during NEET exam, that we have to specify it now. Otherwise, the normal dress code should be followed. So the important part, some of them are very important, especially the category. Please keep in mind, it has to be taken with a careful effort. Please note down category. If it is belongs to a reservation category, it will be it has to be claimed now. Later stage, maybe some of the students who are already eligible for reservation, but they did not put their category properly. They put general, and later stage they understood that some of the students who scored less mark than you, but they are eligible for admission in a better institute. So it will be very disastrous situation. So in order to avoid all these circumstances, make sure that the category is properly or wisely selected. Okay. Then next, if it is person with a disability, that is a PWD, person with a disability, then we have to select yes, otherwise no. Normally it will be no, but if somebody who deserves this they can put it that part. Then save and next, there is a place tab, we can save and go to next. Then as we mentioned, this customary or cultural or religious dress, if you prefer, you have to keep some of the point. Candidate wearing articles or object of faith should report at the examination center at least 2 hours before the last reporting time, so that there is enough time for proper frisking without any inconvenience to the candidate while maintaining the sanctity of the examination. If upon screening it is discovered that any candidate is actually carrying a suspected device within such items of faith, he or she may be asked not to take into the examination hall. So this has to be taken care. If you want to wear some of the customary dress, then you should put here yes, and you should reach examination all well in advance so that this frisking will be done without any further delay. Next, this applying for national eligibility come entrance, question paper medium. This is very important. You can have, as we said, different regional language question papers are available, but this has to be done with the proper planning. This question paper is available in Malayalam, Malayalam, Tamil, and different languages. So it will be two question paper. I mean, question paper will have English as well as Malayalam questions. So the thing is that if there is a contradiction, if there is a discrepancy in the questions, so in that case, the English question will get preference. For example, it's an error in the translation. I prefer Malayalam question paper, okay? And the Malayalam question I could not understand, or there is a mistake in the question, then I'm going back. I have to go back to the English. If the same mistake is there, of course, there is a wrong question. If the English question is correct and Malayalam question is wrong, only there is a translation error, then that question will not be considered as a wrong question. So I strongly prefer to follow English question paper only, because all the things, all the syllabus are covered in English. But it's up to you, of course. Maybe some of the reasons will be there behind this decision. But extra care must be taken while selecting this medium. Okay, once it is selected, later stage, it is very difficult to change. It's not possible to change. In our prospectus, it's mentioned we can select 4 cities, but in fact, while filling the application form, we can select only 2 cities. So this is one of the things that we have noticed. So make sure that we are selecting 2 cities. These 2 cities options will be available based on our present and permanent address. If present address I gave and permanent address I gave uh, in Kerala, okay, but I want to write an exam in Delhi, it will not work. I will not get a centers in Delhi. So if I would like to get an exam exam center is Delhi, my present or permanent address should be Delhi based. So that is the thing we have to keep in mind. Then guardian occupation, guardian qualification, guardian mother occupation, mother qualification, all these things are there. Then this is the next step. Here we have to put I agree. Then we can go to the next level, save and next. This is the next step. Okay. Then this is the next stage. This for the 10th or equivalent qualification details we are filling: pass status, year of passing, qualifying exam, place of schooling, type of college, type of school, qualifying examination state, then school board. This is a drop down menu we can select. If it is outside India, we can put others, and college name, everything is there. Pin code is all available. Result mode, percentage of pay marks. I think there is no confusion. It's all very easy to fill. And 12th equivalent qualification details are there. We can put appearing. Okay, if we select appearing, the code will be automatically code 01. There are different codes. If it is second chance, of course, the code is different. But for appearing student, the code is 401. Then, are you teen or both applying for NEET UG? There's a question. If no, you can put no. And did you ever appear in NEET examination? Yes or no? That we can. If you are appearing first time, you can put yes. If you can put no, otherwise you can put yes based on the number of times you appeared for the exam. Then next thing is the uploading the document. What are the things to be uploaded? This is very important. As we told before, we should have the following things. We should have photo. In our photo, in the format is given. Photo format is there. It should be photo with 80% of the visibility. Year should be visible, and name and date of photo taken also to be written at the bottom. Date in which photo has been taken is to be there, and name should be there at the bottom. And this photo, passport size, the size is already mentioned, 10 to 200. And signature, we have to sign in a paper and it should scan. That detail is that KB size is also there. Then a postcard is photo there. Left and right hand fingers and thumb impression. Left and right fingers, we have to make a impression on the paper, white paper, all together, 10 fingers together, and this also to be uploaded. The size of the KB size for these all documents are given. It shall not exceed or shall not be below that one. So this we can do. If we are making all these documents ready, then it will be easy to upload. photo, signature, photo, basically 2 photos, passport photo and postcard photo, then signature and the thumb impression. These are the mandatory documents. These are the mandatory documents we have to upload. There are some optional documents that we will discuss. Yeah. The passport size photo, postcard size photo, left and right hand fingers and thumb impression, signature are the mandatory documents. Then we need category certificates for NRI. If it is NRI and all, is category certificate, OBC and all these certificates are not required for the NRI. If we prefer to opt for NRI seats, then NRI category, NRI certificate is to be given. But for NRI, if we go with the normal application and later it can be changed to NRI also. During the allotment process after the second stage, there will be an option to change. Normally, it happens. There is an option to change from normal to NRI. So NRI, normal to general to NRI, we can do it in the later stage. That's not a big deal. Well, similarly, from OBC to general also can be done. It has, as per the existing practice, it can be done. There are chances given by these people to do these type of changes. Then person with the benchmark disability, PWD students, they have to upload the certificate, and citizenship certificate for the OCA students is required. Or no other document is required to be uploaded. Last year it was different. Last year it was required to upload the category certificate in terms of non-creamy layer and other things has to be. Now we have to produce during the time of admission. If it is required, we have to produce. But during the time of uploading, it's not required to upload these things. Only these things are required to upload. Okay. Next step is payment. So payment can be done debit or credit card, or by net banking, or by UPI. This Google Pay and all can be used for paying for the payment. So debit and credit card, make sure keep it ready with you while logging on the website and submitting the application form. The candidate should enter the information asked for and make payment through debit or credit card, or through net banking can also be done, or through payment through UPI. These are very simple procedure as we do for different other purposes. Then make sure making payment doesn't mean that our application is completed. Okay, after the payment, we should have a confirmation page to be generated. If the confirmation page has not generated, this means that application form has not been submitted successfully. In order to make sure that application process has been submitted successfully, we should get a confirmation page. Okay, some people believe that, some people think that payment, after doing the payment, it has been done. No, it's not like that. After doing the payment, the confirmation page has to be generated. So after getting the confirmation page, we should get a printout of the confirmation page. Okay, this we have to keep in mind thoroughly. For example, these are the things we have to check. These are the checklists, we can say. Eligibility, before applying the NEET, we have to make sure we have eligibility. This I'm not going to the details of the eligibility. Everybody know physics, chemistry, biology, we should have, and English, we should have pass marks, and these three subjects together, we should have 50% of the marks, all these things. Then selected the gender, category, which category? General EWS, OBC, NCL. OBC and OBC NCL are different. I am belonging to OBC community, but I doesn't have a NCL certificate. I'm not coming to non-creamy layer. So I'm supposed to be apply through general. This we have to keep in mind. Okay, I will not be able to get OBC a reservation at that case. Then SC, ST, all these things to be corrected properly. Then person with a benchmark disability, if it is there, that has to be properly highlighted, and the certificate has to be uploaded for the PWD candidates. Then printout of the application form, the confirmation page, that we have to keep in with our record. For our record, printout is required. Maybe future case it is required to produce. Okay, this all about the application process. It's very simple. If you have all the documents, if you have all the information with us, it's very easy to do the application process. But let's not make the mistakes while not selecting the category, by selecting different present address, so that it will come a different examination center. All these things are happening. That's why we are highlighting this one once again. Then admit card, after getting the print out with us. We don't have anything to do. Let's concentrate on the studies. Students and concentrate on their preparation. Then NTA, we can check the NTA website, exams.nta.ac.in NEET. Then exam admit card will be available after in the specified time. So we have to check the website every once in a while. Every now and then we have to check the website, maybe for there is an update, all these things. So if the candidate is not able to download his admit card, her admit card from the website, then they have to approach the NTA, neet@nta.ac.in, or there is a helpline number which is shown in the information brochure. We have to call them between 10 to 5, and they will find a solution. In case of discrepancy, maybe it happens also. There's a discrepancy between the photograph shown on the photograph and signature shown on the admit card and the confirmation page. But at that time also, they have to approach the helpline and get a solution for this. In that case, they will allow to appear for the exam, but that issues will be settled later. And while going for the exam, many times we have confusion. Keep in mind the exam time is very important. It's in Indian time. Maybe if we have center in Doha or somewhere else, we shouldn't follow the local time. The time shall be based on the Indian time. Okay. Any item like textual, these are things not allowed in the exam hall. Like textual material, printed or written material, bits of paper, a geometry pencil box, plastic pouch, calculator, pen, scale, writing pad, pen driver, eraser, calculator, log table, electronic pen, scanner, mobile phone, Bluetooth, earphone, microphone, pager, health band, all these things are not allowed. Wallet, Google, handbag, belt, cap, etc. are not allowed. Watch, wristwatch, bracelet, camera, these all things are not allowed in the exam hall. Any ornaments or metallic items are not allowed. Food items, opened or packed, water bottles, are not allowed. Any other item which could be used for unfair means by hiding communication device like microchip, camera, Bluetooth device, these are strictly not allowed in the exam hall. And there's a dress code also. Heavy clothes or long sleeves are not permitted. In case of candidates come in cultural or customary dress as the examination hall, they should report at least 1 hour before the last reporting time. I mean, 12:30, before 12:30, they should reach there, so that enough time for proper frisking. Slipper, sandals with low heels are permitted. It should be slipper or sandal. No shoes are permitted. In case of deviation required due to unavoidable circumstances, for example, any medical reason, if it is required to carry water with you, or some other things, then it should get special approval from NTA before the admit cards are issued. So after applying after applying for the NEET examination itself, you have to contact NTA and getting a confirmation for these things to take with you during the exam. Okay, exam all you have to bring these things. Candidates will bring only the following things: admit card along with the passport size photographs affixed on it. Already we uploaded a passport size photograph. The same passport size photograph we have to fix on the admit card. Okay, and one passport size photograph, another one is required. It is on the attendance sheet we have to fix. This one in the admit card and one in the attendance sheet. And original identity proof should be there. PWD certificate if is required, that also to be provided. Identity proof can be passport or some other device, some other document which shows the clear photo. This can be given. Then postcard says photograph with a white background should be pasted on the performer, downloaded with admit card, and should handed over the invigilator at the center. These things also we should keep with us during while appearing for the exam. The timing of the exam is very important. The 2 to 5:20 p.m. The date is 5 May 2024. Indian Standard Time. That is very important. Maybe sometimes people forget the thing. It's a local time. It's not local time. Indian time. For now, as of now, we don't have any center outside India. But if any center comes in the due course, we should keep in mind this timing all will be Indian time. Last entry to the exam all at 1:30. 1:30. Before after 1:30, nobody will be entertained into the exam with any reason. It will not be entertained. Announcement of important instructions and checking admit card by the invigilator. It is 1:30 to 1:45 p.m. Distribution of test booklet by the invigilator 1:45. Writing particulars on all these things at 1:50. Test commences at 2 p.m. and test concludes at 5:20 p.m. 3 hours 20 minutes we have this test. Now you know that exams, what will be the questions and all. I'm not going to that detail. We have physics, chemistry, botany, zoology questions are there. So this, I think it's clear to you. All the students are aware of this syllabus and all the questions. We have physics, chemistry, botany, and zoology questions will be there. Physics, we have section A. All questions will have section A and B. Section A will have 35 questions, and each question for correct answer it will be 4 marks, and for wrong answer it will be -1 mark. For if not attending the questions, there will be 0 mark. There will be no plus or minus. And section B contains 15 questions, out of which 10 has to be attended. Or out of 15, we have to attend 10 questions. So meaning to say 35 from section A and 10 from section B. So we have basically 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, botany, and zoology. Each one we will have 140 plus 40 marks, 180 marks. In total, we have 720 marks. So based on the marks, the rank will be given. So ranks are very critical. I mean, marks are very critical. Even 1 mark difference, thousands of ranks will be changed. That everybody knows. So this is a competitive exam. The competitive exam and board exam are different in nature. The preparations are also different. The way of appearing the exam is also different. Here we are fighting with time. So we will have limited time. So we should fight uh, with time, so that we can answer, we can get more scores than others. Then only we will have good marks. And I will tell you something. This NRI, as I told, NRI category, if he selects, then the NRI certificate has to be given, but it can be given in the later stage also. We can give general, and normally it happens. That's a facility to give NRI. And for the students, for example, Kerala students and other students, if you want NRI seat in your state, then this is not the time to give NRI category now. That NRI will be based on the your state allotment process. State allotment process will be there. This NRI for the deemed universities, deemed colleges, for example, in the Amrita and other Manipal, all deemed universities, there will be NRI seats. Aligarh, there is NRI seat. For getting admission to the deemed colleges, this NRI, in NRI seats, this application is used. So NRA, we will be have a facility to convert NRA to general, and also OBC to general can also be done, but the reverse is not possible. Sorry, not NRA to general. General to NRA we can do if we give general application, and later stage we can change into NRA if it is required. These are the things I just want to highlight regarding the NEET. Now we will go to the questions. If you have any clarification required, we are happy to.
Okay.
address it.
Thank you, Firoz. What we can do is you can look at the chat and take the questions, answer the questions from the chat. Whoever is
No
having
problem.
questions in the chat, I mean, they can put in the chat. So, Firoz,
Okay.
you want someone to read, or you can just go through the chat and answer the questions?
Let me see, sir. Let me see. Okay, I didn't check it.
Okay,
Let me see. Okay.
okay. So, anybody is having any questions, please put in the chat. Then we will be
Yeah,
answering
yeah.
because
Is it okay? Is it okay to upload a photo without a spectacle? So this is a question. So I prefer, if he is using spectacle on a regular basis, better to upload with spectacle. It's allowed to use to upload without spectacle also, but during the examination, if this particular student is wearing the spectacle, I prefer to upload with spectacle. Otherwise, it will have unnecessary hassle during the time of examination. He will think maybe this guy will invigilator will come and he will ask why there's a discrepancy. All these things can be avoided. So I personally suggest you can upload with spectacle if you are using this one during the examination. Or it doesn't matter if you are not uploading. If you are using spectacle and you are uploading without spectacle, that also will work. But for safer side, it's better to upload with the spectacle if you are using during examination. For NRI, how do you select the exam center? Should we select NRI? Okay. For NRI candidate, the nationality, we can select NRI, and the examination centers will be based on the present address or permanent address, as I told. But NRI candidates can be, for NRI candidates, you mean the candidates who staying outside India. There is no difference. If he is staying outside India also, no problem. You can select nationality India and present address in Indian address, permanent address Indian address. Then you can select as the other student do. You will have the facility to select the examination cities and everything. Whichever the facilities available for the students in India is available for NRE also. Being NRI, can you register Indian national? Yeah, you can register as Indian national. There is no issue. No, if yes, what consequence we may face during MCC counseling? Last 10 years study is done outside India. Absolutely, there is no issue. If I will read the question also so that everybody will understand. Good evening. Being NRI, can we register as Indian national? If yes, what consequence we may face during MCC counseling at last 10 years study is done outside? If you study 10 years outside India, there is no issue. If you don't want to take NRI seat, as we know, NRI seats are quite expensive. You don't want to go any NRI seat, you want to take only normal seat, on general seat, then put nationality as Indian and select normal general seat only. There is no issue, and it can be converted into general seat into NRI. Last years till last year, the opportunity has been given to convert from category general into NRI, or if you prefer NRI seat also, you can select NRI as a nationality. It's not a big deal, and certificate has to be uploaded. There is a format in the information brochure that we can upload during while the application process. Passport is expiring in May. Is there any problem? Apply for NEET. I don't believe we will have any problem. That both passports we can take during the examination. This old passport and new passport, it will make our things easier. Then, is it possible to share? Yeah, that we can do. Have questions? Can unmute. Faisal sir, somebody's asking to unmute.
No, no. Once
Can
we finish the questions in
let,
the
let
chat,
me read first the questions in the chat better. Huh? Can we
Yeah,
give the
first,
present?
first to finish the
Yeah.
questions in the chat, then we can unmute for them.
Okay. Can we give the present address of India? Yes, we can give the present address of India. Then only the location will be, I mean, the exam center will be in India. There is no issue. It's not clear. Can NRI register as Indian? Yes. You can register as Indian if you don't want an NRI seats. If you want only general seat, you can register as Indian. Nationality, you can select as Indian. There is no issue. But if you need NRI seats, then register as the NRI. Okay. Then we are unable to interact. Please unmute. Okay, that we will do. Should we wait till confirmed the exams will be conducted? Okay, I have a question. I have a concern. Should we wait till it's confirmed if the exam will be conducted outside India? There are two things basically. Maybe there will be an exam centers that is not in our hand. This NT and government of India is deciding this one. So if there is an exam center in India, we will have an opportunity to select. It's up to you. We can say up to the candidate who have to select. But personally, I believe this is a new website. First of all, the website is very new, so there may be some errors which we may face in the because of the new website. So I suggest to refrain from application for the couple of days. After tomorrow, we can start applying like that, because there may be some issues which may face. So this is one of the suggestions only. End of the day, it's up to the candidate who can decide what you want. We have time. We have till March 9th. We have time. I don't request you to keep it till end of this one. Maybe a couple of weeks, or sorry, couple of days you can wait, or you can upload it now also. This exam centers is not in our hand. We don't know about that in detail. Even after putting space, it does not accept passport number. What should we do? This passport number of digits, there is a number of letters, number of character issue. Some cases this report has this has been reported, and NTA will solve this. We understand NCA will solve this issue soon. That'll be questions. Okay. Now, what if you put OBC but fail to get the required certificate? Okay. If we are confident enough to obtain the OBC certificate, we can put OBC. Okay. Later stage, if we are not able to provide, if we are not able to obtain the OBC certificate at that time, maybe we can change this OBC into general, or make sure you will have the OBC certificate, or it will be the reservation facility will not be available. That's all.
Because there is another question. Can I use old certificates?
No. Actually, we are not supposed to provide any certificate now. All the certificates should be provided during the time of admission. Of course, for this certificate, there is a validity. there's a validity 1 year or like 6 months, there's a validity for all the certificate. So sometimes last year it was given clearly the certificate must be issued before after 1/1/2024, like that. I mean, that particular year, January 1 onwards, the certificate will be valid. So it's always a good idea to refrain from the old certificate, better to get it new certificate issued by the authority. But no need to obtain the certificate now. It will be required during the time of admission. There is a question. I am unable to register with passport. I checked with Indian Embassy in Doha and they confirmed passport is correct. I am unable to move forward. Kindly address NEET meeting. Indian Embassy related person. Yeah, I understand. There is an issue with the passport registration with the passport. I came to know from different sources that NTA is taking care of this issue and there will be some solution in this one. Some passports there is an issue. Kindly repeat the permanent and current address. As I told you, we have an option we have a column to fill present address and permanent address. Okay. Present address is normally the place we live, but it doesn't matter. You are living here in Qatar and you want to put some other present address, or you can do present address here and permanent address in your native place. Then the exam center, you will have an option to select based on the address, present address or permanent address. So if you want the center in your country, in your place, in your district, you select the present address in that district itself, so that you'll be able to get the exam center in that place. VVS and H admission, the state domicile through Inuit only through no BVS and AH admission. Actually, there are two things: a Bachelor of Veterinary Science and Animal Husbandry. There are two things. First is through All India quota. Veterinary Council of India is preparing a rank list. That also through NEET, and our state quota is also through. So both we should have NEET rank. That's a requirement. What kind of pen and ink can use for that? Pen and ink will be given by the exam by them itself. We are not supposed to carry any pen with us. Is category certificate required during the application process? Category certificate is required during the application process if we are preferring NRI category. If we are prefer OBC or other category, no certificates to be uploaded. How to get NRI certificate? There is a prescribed format is given in the prospectus that we have to get it from the embassy, but it's in embassy itself. So the procedure is no is same for all the countries. It's different in different countries. Do we need NRI certificate if we are applying as Indian and want only for general seat? Then no need NRI certificate. Okay. Then. Is nativity certificate is needed or mandatory requirement? Nativity certificate is not required to provide it now. It will be required during the state admission process. That is different. We are talking about the NEET application process only. For the NEET application process, it's not required to upload any nativity certificate as of now. Can you use mobile number which is in overseas? Can we use mobile number which receive only SMS in overseas? Can be emergency number same as first number. How should be the first 10 finger thumb impression? How to apply state requirement? Is the same the different process? Okay. Can use mobile number? Okay. Which receive we can use Qatar mobile number or foreign mobile number. It's okay. But sometimes if we feel it difficulty to receive SMS, some times they receive SMS also. If you feel you are not getting any SMS in this number, so you can give your Indian number, and there should have three number basically. One is this mobile number and alternate number, then emergency number. We should have three number basically. Then 10 finger thumb impression, all 10 fingers on the same paper, which is shown in the information brochure, how it be done. The photograph is there. It is very easy to take. How to apply for state requirement? State requirement is different for different states. For example, if you're talking about Kerala, there is another process. Kerala engineering entrance, there's a KEAM. Engineering entrance is there. At that time, we have to apply for medical admission also. So all the state seat and other seats will be through Kerala entrance. So NEET rank, for example, I have NEET rank 1000. It will be converted into Kerala rank. There's a Kerala rank based on the students who wrote the exams in Kerala. There will be a rank will be there. So based on that, it will be done. Please explain finger impression. Finger only top portion of no, not from the top portion. It is shown in the information brochure how to take. The photograph is also shown. It will be very easy to understand. If you opt for OBC and later we cannot produce the certificate, how will it affect the counseling process? Also, how will the different payment to be corrected then? As will be paying less amount in OBC category. Okay. This is a question. So let's make sure first thing, let's make sure that we will get OBC certificate. Of course, we might have done, or you can get it now itself. You can get an OBC certificate from the Tahsildar now itself and keep it ready with you. Based on that, you can apply. As we have time till March 9, you can try through Akshaya Center or by different means to get an OBC certificate from the Tahsildar, not from the village office. And if you are able to do this one, you can select category as OBC. If you are very confident that you will get it through this one, you can you can apply through OBC. In the later stage, if you fail to obtain this OBC certificate, then this reservation facility will not be available. That is the only limitation. Can OBC be later converted into NRI? Yeah, OBC can be later into NRI. OBC and NRI can be applied together also. For example, I want to facilitate both, we can do. OBC can be converted into NRI too. The child is studying Kerala. How to get to center outside India? My child is studies, but outside we don't have any center as of now. All centers as of now we don't have any center. We don't know, it will come soon. Okay, this maybe it will come later. This still we are unable to register. What is the significance of domicile certificate? If I choose NRI, will I be eligible for general seat if rank is high enough? Even NRI is NRI seats application means you will be able to get NRI seats also. So in order to get it NRI seats, we have to register as NRI. This is the difference. Then next question. We can get the center list. It's available in the website. The prospectus itself where it is shown. This list is available. The website detail is shown. Examination centers can be changed after the registration. No, examination center cannot be changed. That's very important. That we should keep in mind that examination center will not be able to change. Do you have to upload the OBC certificate now when we select category OBC? If OBC certificate, no. You are from Tamil Nadu, Mr. Said Ibrahim. No need to upload OBC certificate now. There is no category certificate required to be uploaded now. But if you are confident enough to get that, you will you will get OBC certificate later. You can select OBC as the category. Qatar or Indian mobile number has to be given in the NEET registration. You can give Indian number or Qatar number. Last year, there was one parent who gave Qatar number. He failed to get SMS. Maybe the network provider issue, we don't know. But later he changed this one into Indian number. Then it was quite successful. Okay, better to give Indian number. Qatar number is also possible. MBBS option is not there. I do not understand. Can student wear the scarf? Scarf can be weared, but it should be mentioned in the application process itself that customary dress code will be followed. Then he should or she should reach early in the examination or for having proper frisking. If we provide an address in India, do we need to submit any document as proof of address? Absolutely not required. There is no proof of address requirement. My old passport is expired, which is valid 29/2/24, and it's not accepting new passport, which is issued 6/5/23. Can I register with if your old passport already expired? I prefer to go with the new passport, but the passport issue, while we are not possible to provide the registration by the passport. This hopefully will be solved soon, this issue. Then it will be okay with your new passport also. Could you please share your PPT? Kindly repeat about NRI certificate. NRI certificate is not mandatory in general. NRI certificate is not mandatory in general. It is required only for NRI admission. It was very useful. I would like to know about the OBC NCL certificate. Is an NRI eligible to get OBC NRI? OBC NCL certificate. As per my knowledge, below 8 lakhs eligible to get OBC NCL certificate. But I was rejected, notified that.
Can you just
Sorry?
brief, because I think a little confusion about when they are talking about NRI quota and NRI students. Can you just brief that the difference of NRI quota and NRI students getting Indian quota, make it bit more clear?
Let me make it clear. If a student studying in abroad, okay, it doesn't mean that he should apply for NRI quota. Okay, he is an NRI student. That doesn't mean that he can get admission only through NRI. He can apply through general. Why? While selecting the application form, he have to select the nationality as Indian. Then all the facilities available for the Indian students will be available for this particular student also. This is the option. Now, if we want to get the NRI seats, we prefer to get NRI seat, which will be expensive all the time, and but can be obtained even the rank is not very high. At that case, he has to select the nationality as NRI in the application form itself. At that time, he have to upload the NRI certificate, which is shown in the prospectus, the information brochure. The certificate format is given. So after uploading the NRI certificate, he will be able to get admission to the NRI seats. NRI seats in the not in the state quota, NRI seats in the deemed universities. In the deemed universities, as we know, all the NRI seats are a little bit expensive. So if he is ready to afford that much money, then he can apply for NRI seats. A student studying in outside India doesn't mean that he should apply for NRI. That is the main thing. Okay, he can apply for general also. So general, if he select nationality as Indian, then he can opt directly for the general seats. So general seats, we have different self-financing colleges all there. NRI seats are all expensive. If a student studying in Gulf or outside India, not necessary to apply for NRI seats. This is the thing I just want to tell you. There is a question. Can I read, sir? Dear sir, thank you for the presentation. It was really useful. I would like to know about the OBC NCL certificate. Is an NRI eligible to get OBC NCL certificate? As per my knowledge, below 8 lakhs eligible to get OBC NCL certificate. But why I was rejected, notifying that I am residing outside India, not eligible for INGA certificate, which is required to OBC NCL certificate. Kindly clarify this. Being an NRI doesn't mean that you will not get OBC NCL certificate. OBC NCL certificate we have to get from the Tahsildar, in which for NRIs, we should give our income. Our income is this much. It's not merely the salary, it's something else. There are some criteria which we have to consider while selecting the NRI, while selecting the non-criminal certificate. If you can substantially prove that my income is not that much, I am eligible for non-criminal, then they are forced to give this one. There is no such thing that you are outside and you will not able to get. There are many people who are staying outside the country and they are eligible for NCL. So if NCL certificate can be obtained from the Tahsildar, you are eligible for the reservation in OBC category. How to get the fingerprint in paper? Through black and white or color is not mentioned which should be there. It can be done in different way, in any way, but the format should be as mentioned in the information brochure. Do you have upload OBC certificate now when we select category OBC? If OBC certificate doesn't meet the central government requirement, I am from Tamil Nadu. This already we addressed, I believe, this question. Please explain KEEM, how it is connected with NEET. There is somebody asked this question. KEEM is for Kerala admission, I believe this gentleman is from Kerala. If he's from Kerala, then our exam is NEET. NEET we have to apply. Then Kerala entrance notification comes through KEAM. At that time, we have to apply. There will not be any entrance, but the rank list will be prepared based on the students, among the students who appeared for NEET in Kerala. That admission and other procedure will be through KEAM. If I have given NRI certificate during application, then can I still get general? Yes, you can. Can we unmute if somebody want to ask question? I believe the chat questions are being addressed. Faisal sir.
Yeah, in between Faisal, if anyone wants to ask in colloquial language, Malayalam can also be accommodated, please.
Yeah,
If any
Firoz, it
parent-
is now it is unmute option is given, so people can ask.
അല്ല,
You can unmute yourself and ask the
ഡീംഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയില് ചോദിച്ചോട്ടെ, ഡീംഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ NRI സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഇനീഷ്യലി ജനറലിൽ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ലേറ്റർ ഏത് സ്റ്റേജിലാണ് ഇത് മാറ്റുന്നത് ഡീംഡ് യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് NRIയിലോട്ട്?
സാധാരണഗതിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാവാറുള്ളത് അതിന്റെ കൗൺസിലിംഗ് പ്രോസസ്സിന്റെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആൻഡ് സെക്കൻഡ് സ്റ്റേജ് കഴിയുന്ന സമയത്ത് ജനറൽകാർക്ക് NRIയിലേക്ക് മാറ്റാനുള്ള ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ കൊടുക്കും. ഇതുവരെയുള്ള എല്ലാ വർഷവും അങ്ങനെ സംഭവിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആ സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക്
Firoz, you continue. That disturbance will be there. Don't worry.
Okay, so at that time we will be have a facility to convert from general to NRI, or you can apply now itself in the NRI category if you are ready to pay. I mean, ഇപ്പം തന്നെ നമുക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ NRI ഓപ്ഷൻ കൊടുക്കാം. അത് ലേറ്റർ സ്റ്റേജിൽ കൊടുത്താലും മതി.
അല്ല, ഇപ്പൊ ഇതിൽ NRI ഓപ്ഷൻ കൊടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാല് ഈ കീമിലെ ലിസ്റ്റ് വരുമ്പോ നമുക്ക് അതിനകത്ത് നോർമൽ സീറ്റിൽ അപ്ലൈ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമല്ലോ അല്ലെ?
അത് പ്രശ്നമില്ല. കീമിൽ നമ്മൾ നോർമൽ അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്നു, ഇവിടെ NRI കൊടുക്കുന്ന തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ബന്ധമില്ല. കീമിലെ നമുക്ക് 2 കാറ്റഗറി കൊടുക്കാം. കീമിൽ NRIയും കൊടുക്കുക, അതേ സമയത്ത് തന്നെ നമുക്ക് OBC നോൺ ക്രിമിനൽ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് വില്ലേജ് ഓഫീസിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടുമെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ അതും കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
ഈ NCL സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് കിട്ടിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് OBC ക്ലെയിം ചെയ്യാനേ പറ്റില്ലല്ലോ അല്ലെ?
നമുക്ക് റിസർവേഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ജനറൽ കാറ്റഗറിയിലാണ് വരിക.
ഈ മുസ്ലിം മൈനോറിറ്റിയുടെ പറ്റി ഒന്ന് പറയാവോ? മുസ്ലിം മൈനോറിറ്റി ഈ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും നമ്മുടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് എന്തെങ്കിലും സബ്മിറ്റ് ചെയ്യില്ല?
ഇപ്പം കൊടുക്കേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. അത് നമ്മുടെ കേരള, അതായത് ഇപ്പൊ സെൻട്രൽ ലിസ്റ്റില് മുസ്ലിം സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ഇല്ല, അറിയാലോ. ഇറ്റ്സ് ആൾ OBC 27%, ആൾ കാറ്റഗറീസ് ടുഗദർ. മേ ബി ഫുൾ ഒരു കാറ്റഗറി ആവാം, ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ വിഭാഗമാവാം. ദർ ഇസ് നോ സെഗ്രിഗേഷൻ. But in Kerala, there is different. Irava, Muslim, like that, we have percentage different. So at that time, we can opt all these things. So it's a different issue that will be discussed separately during KEAM admission procedure.
Okay, thank you.
Firoz, can you stop the screen sharing?
Sure. Okay, that's.
Hi, sir. Can I have your question, please?
Please.
For Aadhaar verification, I'm having one number in India. So can I put that for Aadhaar verification? Can I put that number? After that, for the application filling, all those things, can I use the one more number I'm having in here now? So I can use that same Indian number only, but different Indian numbers. For Aadhaar verification, it was given long back. So just want to.
Absolutely, there is no such issue. Okay, if you that Aadhaar number, when you give Aadhaar, the mobile number associated with Aadhaar will get SMS. After getting SMS, that chapter is closed. Then you can use different number for the application process. There is no issue.
Okay.
So
okay,
Aadhaar verification, that number should be there. The problem is that some people doesn't keep that number. It may be kept changed and it not be available. At that time, Aadhaar verification will be a little bit complicated.
Firoz, there's a question on AIMS foreign quota. Can you just check this?
AIMS foreign quota is keep on changing every year. This year status we are not so sure, that we have to check and let you know.
This action on the this present and permanent address, the examination, like it will be given based on the present and permanent address, correct?
Okay.
Yeah, so currently the exam center outside is not available. So how it will be addressed later if it is being changed?
Yeah, this is a question also that we are not able to answer now. If it is given, the exam centers are given outside, probably there will be a facility to amend this application or something. We don't know. So how it will be addressed, that has to be considered by the authority. But if you want to get what I'm suggesting, if you would like to get an exam center outside India, better to give present address in that country, so that later you will get an opportunity if the center is given there. That we are not
So,
sure how the
so
center
now
will
we
be given,
cannot
or
feel as a present and permanent address in Qatar.
what is the issue. If you feel like this, we can fill also, and you will get exam centers in India, no problem. But I'm talking about an Indian candidate. If you want to get an exam city in Tamil Nadu and is filling it in Delhi, it will not work.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, but my word, this one like better to be then much better to be filled like in Qatar address.
Okay, it can be in that way,
Okay,
so
thank
that
you.
if a center come here later, it can be used.
Yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir. Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening, sir. Yeah, good evening,
I
sir.
have an issue. My present passport, it is valid up to 29th February 24.
Okay.
And I got a new passport also. Now, new passport is started with Z and it's not accepting. Maybe some syntax error in the system, but it is accepting my old passport, which is starting with V. And the duration it is valid up to 24. So can I do one thing? I can apply with the old passport, which is valid up to February 24, and carry both the passports. Is it
This
okay?
can be yeah, this can be one of the options, or else you can wait a couple of days more. Most probably they will resolve the issue related with the passport, because it's a common issue. Everybody is complaining about this one. If they are not able to, I mean, if that issue is not solved within a couple of days, you can try this way, the one you suggested. I prefer you apply with a new passport once the issue is solved. Otherwise, you can go ahead with the old and carry both the passport with you.
I have to add one thing
Thank you,
regarding
sir.
passport. Okay, just to listen
Please,
one thing, because I
please.
tried to apply for my son. What I did actually, I put a space. Example V. After V, I put a space. Okay. Then what happened? They showed with the NTA website shown us you have to put V, then 2 digit, then give a space, then balance number.
No,
Then it will be
that we know, that we all know, that we all
that
know.
is that is
3 digits
accepting.
and a space. That we know. 3 digits plus a space.
Yeah,
That we know.
because it is showing this. This should be the format. It is showing there. You have to write this is the format. That's why it is
That's
coming
right.
like.
So that's right. When I am putting my old passport number, first three.
You are on mute. You are mute. You are mute, sir.
Yeah, sorry. The space after 3 letters, it is correct. When I am putting my old passport, starting with letter V, 3 letters, space, and it is accepting. When I am putting my new passport, Z, starting with Z, 3 letters, space, then it's not accepting. That's the point.
Yeah, it's not only your problem, sir. Many people are having the same issue. So we are expecting NTA will address issue and find a solution. Otherwise, you can go with the old one. At least don't be in a hurry. At least wait for a couple of days more.
Right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, actually, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. Yes, Mr. Avik, tell me.
Yeah. Actually, sir, I just had one main question. Is that how long we should wait for this Doha Center to take place? Because the thing is that suppose we are our address is in Calcutta, okay, and we are staying in Doha. So now, if we are giving this Doha address, and obviously there is no Doha Center in the option now, so it goes to Calcutta. So there is no way we can, and after that, if the Doha center is back, then what do we do? I mean, we cannot get back to Doha then. So what do
Yeah,
you suggest?
Yeah, Mr. Avik, I am just giving this unprecedented event, we can say. So I'm just giving my suggestion only. It may be correct or may not be correct. You later you decide as per your discretion. But I'm suggesting you put a present address in Doha, permanent address in Calcutta, and let the plan B be to write the exam in Calcutta. So if we get a chance, later stage, the center is available in Doha. Of course, you will have facility to get it there because you already give the present address in Doha. This is the
But
only
we
suggestion
cannot
I
give
can
a
give.
choice of examination center. Can we give a choice of examination center?
We have two options we have to give, 1 and 2. That's all.
Okay, so in my first, I mean, for my situation, I won't be able to give Doha as an examination center.
Yeah, there is nobody, no facilities available now as of now. We don't know. So we are not discussing that in detail. That is not in our hand. Of course, our authorities will have some consideration about this one that we can expect for some favorable decision. But our discussion is not about the exam centers and all. Our discussion is about how to fill the application form. So as
Yeah,
of the
so
present information, I
this is
understand.
a very crucial part of
I know, sir.
filling the.
As of the present information, as of the present available sources, we can say you have to select the exam centers in your place, Calcutta. This is the only way we can say. But if we give the present address in Doha, maybe in future, if it is available, that can be incorporated. That's only what I can say.
I will add one more, Firoz. Actually,
Yeah.
see, if the NTA, National Testing Agency, if they open the any center in GCC, definitely they will allow to add that center. There will be
Yes, yes.
chance, maybe we cannot say, but there will be. So, as per today, we cannot add any GCC center. The same time, as Firoz is correct, you can continue with the present address in Qatar or wherever you are staying in GCC. That's.
So you are asking us to wait, basically.
Yeah, or this can be done also. Maybe you can wait for a couple of days, and if it is not there, you follow this, please. Follow present address in Qatar and permanent address in Calcutta. So you will be have the options for both.
Okay.
Okay, sir, can I ask one question, sir? Usually, when this counseling will start, sir?
Yeah, that are different topic. That are after the declaration of the result, this medical commission will have their own way of doing the counseling. For the state counseling, the state entrance commissioner will have a separate rank list based on the NEET, who are based on the NEET and based on the students who appeared in that particular stage. There will be separate rank. There is two counseling process. There was a decision that all the counseling will be merged and it will be a unified counseling, single window counseling. But we are not expect. I don't know that will materialize this year. If it is materialized, it will be a centralized counseling. That details yet to be declared. That we don't know exactly. But at least now we are concentrating on the exam application filling process only. The rest of the things, many other decisions has to be given by the authorities.
Thank you, sir. Just one thing, sir. But how much time it will take, sir? Usually, it will be within a month, or it will may go.
Yeah, after
beyond
the
that.
result, after the results, normally it happens within a couple of weeks. They don't delay much. So the admission procedure and all, it's a lengthy process. We know different counseling, different stages of counselings are there, and it happens.
I'm just specific asking. Okay, anyhow, I'm just specifically asking, like, we have to ask the leave. I am not clear how much time it may take. That
You
is
have
why.
to plan
So,
the leave according like that. You are saying?
yes, sir. Because my company is asking how much time you need the leave because I'm eligible for 14 days. So I don't know when to take it.
That thing, please go through the last year information browser, last year MCC website and all. You will be seeing the dates. At least you can compare that one with the present, and it will be more or less similar. Anyhow, we cannot we cannot give a 100% confirmation.
Okay, sir. I understand.
These are
Very kind of
government
you, sir.
related
Thank you.
things.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Another question, sir.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah,
Yes,
another
please.
question. From your previous experience, I mean, suppose the Doha Center comes on, will the fees will be the same? I mean,
No, it will be higher. Fee will be higher, so it will be